International Gay and Lesbian Human Rights Commission.
Thank you, Mr. President. We warmly welcome the report by the High Commissioner on Sexual Orientation and Gender Identity. Trans people, those who identify with a gender other than what they were born in, who live as gender fluid, who express their gender in ways outside of societal norms, exist in every society, religion, culture or country. And yet they also face violence, discrimination and human rights violations in every part of the world, some of it state-sanctioned. The stigma caused by the medical pathologization of their identities is at the core of these violations. They are required to fit into categories not of their own choosing, but those that list them as having a disorder. As long as this continues, they cannot fully enjoy their rights. Mr. President, we note that the report calls on states to address discrimination by issuing legal identity documents upon request that reflect preferred gender, eliminating abusive preconditions such as sterilization, forced treatment and divorce. And in many cases, young people under 18 are explicitly excluded from self-defining their legal gender or accessing gender services. The steps trans people take to live their lives in their preferred gender should be made by dignity and privacy. And yet, there are only a handful of countries in the world, Argentina, Denmark, Malta, and soon we hope Ireland, where a person can freely self-define in their chosen gender. Mr. President, the human rights of trans people can only be advanced if there are trans people and organizations working for their rights. These organizations suffer from gross underfunding. Trans activists are expected to consult for free or little remuneration. Many do so to the detriment of their physical, mental health, or even their lives. We call on states to provide resources to trans civil society and to include trans voices at all levels of decisions and policy making. Trans people simply seek the human rights as other people, to live free from violence and discrimination, to form families of their choosing, to self-define their own futures, to have full access to education, employment and healthcare, and to receive dignified care and support in their old age. Thank you, Mr. President.